Don't worry, guys. If you make it out of here alive, I'm sending you to a much nicer place.
Oh,
wonderful.
That's nice.
That's
nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice. It's from getting here to there. That's the trick.
That's the trick, yeah.
You'll be able to buy pants.
Wearing
I can
pants.
buy pants now.
Who needs pants?
You're going to be made fun of for your lack of pants. Anyway,
We have pants, don't we?
you have thongs.
We are a desert people. We have pants.
Basically what he's trying to imply is that if he does not get this mask back to this gentleman, then Odin's word is not worth really a lot.
that is fair.
Yeah.
Which is really bad.
Yeah,
That's
it's
very
not
bad.
He's gonna get some bad Yelp reviews.
So it's like the word of Odin on fate, Yelp reviews.
It's like
1 out of 5 stars.
great food. Stuff gets stolen though.
Well,
Service is okay. I want to imagine that just like somebody, just like there's a Yelp page about Odin, and there's just like internet trolls just writing a really bad review.
Odin can't keep an eye on one mask.
Oh.
He's only got one.
But by internet trolls, you totally mean frost giants, right? Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
obviously.
100%. I'm just now
Like,
just
this
imagining
guy's a total
frost
frost
giants
giant.
on the internet.
Okay. What was that, Sam?
The audience is cheering a lot for Howie. There's a lot of like really good ones. It's Howie, Wowie, Howie, Howie, Zowie, Break the Douchador.
Door! Oh my god! I love it.
Yes!
Oh, I want that on his
How many
shirt
people-
now.
Welcome back, everyone. And first of all, from all of us here at D20 Live, and from myself, thank you for coming to the end of Angoriah, a 5 to 6 year long experiment to see whether or not we could craft an original world and if it would be successful. Whether or not we were is up to all of you, and we'll see how that goes out with the conclusion today. But it is not about me, it is about my players. And tonight, we'll be starting from the top with Beth.
I'm Beth. I'm going to be, as always, playing Silksy, the Goblin Bard.
Okay. Follow that up with Devin.
Welcome back, Legion. Mac has returned full of bombs, piss, vinegar, and mutagens, and he's looking forward to fucking some shit up.
And then, of course, we have Dom.
Hey everybody, I'm Dom, playing the monk Hima, who is half orc and awesome and gonna protect Silksy with her life.
And last but most assuredly not least, Tom.
Yes, Tom, not to be confused with Dom. Playing Litrial, the elf paladin, who is just super thrilled to be here.
All right, so where we last left off. Oh yes, you guys were about to siege a mountain with a giant fucking demi-lich on it. So for those of you who don't remember last time, the players have at long last returned to their home country in the now 500 years displaced it's been, to lay siege to the home of Liber Mortis, the free dead, we've learned that their base is on top of a mountain, within the skull of a demi-lich. And they have learned that the fairy wizard who had sent them forward in time has now become a lich and goes by the name Garzul. And he has hinted to them that there is a sacrifice that he means to use to resurrect the old god of humanity. However, they have all taken exception to this. Will their motivations change? Who knows? Their commander of the 13th Legion, Kuin, has arrived with them and gives greeting to the leader of the Zephyr Riders of the deserts to the east of the old Horlath Empire, which used to be their empire, but now is a ruin occupied by various monstrous races. And they stand in the presence of Queen, who gives the speech for the assembled armies. Each of you has been paired up with a Zephyr rider. You'll be working in squadrons. This is me telling you this, not her speech. You'll be working in squadrons and going on different points of entry, because of the fact that the Demi-Lich skull is actually built atop of an old dwarven fortress, and over centuries of wear and tear and of battle and sieges, sections of the mountain that the fortress was in have fallen away, revealing portions of passageways and catacombs, and has worn down over time. So there's multiple ingress points to get in. But we go to Queen's speech. She greets all of you and says, "My soldiers, my legion, my people, today we have a chance to chisel back some of the dark that makes our world. We don't live in a kind. Angoriah is not a place where people who are soft or weak get to live full lives. Anything that has power crushes it under its foot. But today we can chisel back a bit of it. Not a lot, but a part of it today. And if you are here, if you are in this legion, you have lost something. You have lost someone. You may even have lost a place, a portion of your life. But you are here because you have responded to that loss by taking action. And that action empowers you. It is not defined by your race. It is not defined by your beliefs. It is defined by the choice that we all make to say to the things that have hurt us that we are not going quietly into that good night. So to all of you, my soldiers, we siege them now. We siege their concession to that to the pushing foot of this life upon us, and we say no. Today we fight back. Today we stand, and today we seek victory. Are you with me?
Yeah.
To your stations. So, because of the four of you, was it?
I poke Hema.
Yeah.
I'm standing behind her. Hey,
What's up, Mac?
I'm I'm good at the. I know I made fun of you the first time this happened, and I picked something off the side of the road, but I thought I'd try my hand at something that isn't glass or liquid. Here. And he hands up a whatever. You can make me roll for it now, Mike, if you like, but
Sure.
It's a small crafted rose that he's painted, and like, there, take your chance with her. It didn't work out well last time, but we may not be coming back, so here's my best attempt to give you something nice to give her before, we dive. And he looks very warily over the side of the ship into the sky.
You're not
natural.
just to correct, you're not on a ship. You're in the desert before the mountain.
Oh, thank God. Okay. All right. All right.
I take it, it's a glass rose, right?
Yeah.
The glass rose. Yeah.
I take it and I say,
I'll roll for it. Hold on.
Yeah, roll craft. I want to see how good it comes out.
Yeah.
Failure.
I kind of hope it's shit, but like, still be cute.
That's
you
pretty
know?
good.
30-20. 30-20.
It's
Nice.
it's masterfully crafted, displayed by years of skill over raw talent or fluke. It would make an exquisite gift for anyone.
I take hold of it and I'm going to just put it on my monk vestige just for the time being until I get to actually use it. And I say, I really appreciate that, Mac. Let me give you something for good luck in return.
All right.
Close your eyes. Do you trust me or not? We're about to go into battle together.
Not really, but I guess, yeah, all right, fine.
I punch him in the eye to give him a black eye.
Why?
Yeah, that's fair. I did embarrass you the first time we
Listen
tried.
to me. Listen.
Yeah.
Roll for damage? I don't.
Sure.
Take him out.
Or he just willingly takes 1 damage. Like, he's just like, I dumped it.
I would
Roll
have
for,
hit.
roll for damage. I need to know how much you hold back. gonna deck each other. This is not a session for PvP. Yeah. Okay.
I would say intentionally hold back.
I do intentionally hold back.
All right.
It's just to leave a bruise, like to give him just a shiner.
The GM is
and I
offended.
say, that's good luck, because if we live through through this, it's something for you to heal.
Okay.
So make sure you come back and get rid of that black eye so you can give me one back.
Right.
Nice.
I like that. I'm good with that. Right.
Lit!
Okay.
Okay. So
Litriel!
Oh, hi.
Don't heal his fucking eye, or you'll get one too.
No, the face.
Fine. It's fine. Let's move on. Let's move on.
all right. So
Yeah.
you
No,
guys are
not
still
you.
you
Like,
guys
you
are still
started
Queen's honor guard, and you still have to meet with her for your direct orders.
Okay.
So as you walk up, she clearly sees Max Black Eye and go, "Why?"
Exchange of pleasantries and show of solidarity, sir.
Ma'am.
Psyching each other up.
Ma'am.
No, sir.
Ma'am.
No, you're right, sir. You're right, sir.
Sir.
That's
sir.
not-
You
that's
said
not-
sir before.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
all right.
that's
You
on
want
the
to
GM.
change.
That's on the
fine.
GM. That's not on the character.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Yeah.
one, heal that, and that's in order because that's a vision problem, and you're going into a cave.
No.
I can smell. It's all right. I smell the stuff. Just do it, Latrell. It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway, okay. I'm sending you, the four of you, into a specialized ingress point. I want you to get as far in as you can and report back to me what you find. You told me that he mentioned a sacrifice. I want you to find out what that sacrifice is, and if possible or necessary, disrupt it.
Right. Does one of us have message? I don't.
None of you have message. You're gonna walk your ass back.
Ah.
Okay.
All right.
Now, Mac, I understand you understand dwarven engineering from 500 years ago, so you should be able to make your way in there. The rest of you work together, get in, get out. I do have one item to give you. It is supremely rare. Do not waste it. And she grabs a locket from her pouch and she puts it down. She says, this will give you an anti-magic sphere for 2 rounds. Okay?
Right.
Do not waste it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it thrown? Is it cast? Is it just placed on the ground and then boom? Like, how does it work?
It's broken. It can be thrown to be broken, but it needs the jewel on it needs to be broken.
Who's got the best throwing arm?
I think that would be a matter of all of you.
But it's a matter of whether we have it on someone and they break it and the sphere goes around them, or we throw it at a spot. It's up to that's the difference there. I would say whoever can last the longest if we run into trouble there. So it's yourself, Hema, or Litriel. No, you're wee. You're wee. You're cute, but you're wee and you're not tough. So yeah. So either one of the two of you.
So reminder, when that thing goes on, none of your spell casting is going to work.
When it goes off or while it's on us?
How big of a field?
100 meter radius.
large.
That's why it's 2 rounds.
Yeah. It's
I mean-
to survive bad things.
I mean, maybe then I should have it because if I find the opportunity to kick the guy's ass,
Hey, you don't need the magic.
I don't need the magic.
You don't
Yeah.
got the magic in you.
Okay, that hurts my feelings.
And if something really bad is happening, then we can actually just run to you and then come next
Now-
to you. Yeah.
It's anti-magic as all magic or arcane magic?
Oh, that's what an anti-magic sphere does.
Yeah. It's all magic.
It's the thing every 5e, 3e, and 4e player forgets is just what that thing does to level the field.
Yeah.
What do you mean you swallowed a
Yes,
stone of anti-magic? It means this is now a cage fight.
Right. Here. Then he hands it to Pima.
All right. If the plan changes, I can just hand it to somebody else. I can move around the battlefield a lot easier than the rest of you.
Okay. All right. Are you guys ready to go in?
Okay, if there's no other orders, I do have some things to hand out, but yes.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
We can always do that after, but I'm going to wait for everybody to clear out so I can talk to Kuin alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great. We'll see you at the Eagles. I leave and I'll give them stuff when
What
he.
eagles? They're Zephyr horses.
Griffins.
Horses.
Oh,
They're Zephyr horses.
I always thought the Zephyr wind, wind
Yeah, they're
horses, Griffins.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
they're horses.
He feels a lot better about this. He misunderstood. Okay. All right. See you outside.
Yeah, when everybody clears out, I approach Kuin and I say, be real with me. What are the chances that we're going to survive this?
Same as any military engagement.
Give me a number, one in 100.
I don't put numbers on the lives of my soldiers. You do your best.
Okay, so that's about a 20% chance.
Whatever number you want to put to it. Why do you ask?
Because I feel like it's also the chances of you going out with me after we're done this operation. So think about it. And I hand her the rose.
Oh, I see. I'm very flattered. I will have to think about it, I suppose. Thank you.
I nod and I give a quick salute, which is obviously wrong, and I'm like, sir, and then walk out.
All right. So yeah, she's clearly
Queen's
taken
Guard.
aback by it, and there is some level of impropriety to a superior officer and commander fraternizing with a lower rank individual. So, but yeah. So
That just makes it hot. It's fine.
Forbidden love.
So you guys ready to ride in?
Just before we go, right? All right. So experimented with a few things. Can't guarantee the. I can guarantee the efficacy. Can't guarantee the safety. But here, and I hand each of Litriol and Hema. It's like 2 different potions. I tried to label them. The one with the arrow makes you grow big. So arrow upward, big. In case you can't read. So there. And one to Litriol. And I imagine you also Litriol here. I don't make fun of my drawing skills. That's an eagle, all right? It's a bird. It's an eagle. Just shut up and take it. That will make you more better at whatever your divine nonsense is, right? So you have an eagle splendor potion and a enlarged person potion, and Hema, you have an enlarged person potion.
Big lady.
Extracts.
Big lady.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little confused, Mac. I mean, the rose you made was so good, but this drawing is so shit.
I work in hard, consistent, real materials, not the frilly music and the drawings and the shut up and get off your horse.
Well, I mean, I pick up a rock off the ground and just here, carve me a bird.
Fine.
Right now.
I'll do that while we ride. Fine.
Let's be honest, Mac. Let's focus on the things Mac is good at, like making glass roses and making potions, and not drawings and identifying horses from birds.
I mean, Hema, I was trying to help him. Do you know how this will help him? I mean, aren't we going to be flying to our
Shut up!
destination?
Let's go!
That's fair.
And,
All
and
right.
then he's got something to distract himself with now. I
That's
mean, it's
true.
not going to work now because you told him to forget about it. But
All right, let's go. Who needs me to lift them onto the Zephyr?
The Zephyr the Zephyr horses are the rides of half-legs. They show you how to jump on without issue.
All right.
So, as each of you take up your places on the backs of the horses that you are riding with, the riders give a cry of battle and charge up into the sky. An incredible cool dust wind kicks up underneath you as the horses pick up speed and take off, galloping up into the air with great lift. And as you are brought up, you see all of the Zephyr riders coming in from the sky, the 13th Legion moving up the mountainside itself. And it is war upon undeath itself. As you head coming in from the east towards the mountainside, it is like the long spine of a beast with open holes like that you would see on a flute or other wind instrument. As the head faces south to the left from your perspective, it's Rictus skeletal bone face with fang-like teeth and a crown of horns upon its head, gazing further south. As you siege in, various undead monstrosities take to the sky. The most common you see are beings that when they climb out of the holes, shed their interior bodies and are little more than heads dragging arrays of organs on bat wings made of ribs that take off into the sky. Yes, this is an actual Pathfinder monster that siege forward and lunge out with teeth to bite at the soldiers coming in.
That is horrendous.
No, that's not that thing. That's a different thing. And as your own riders navigate in, you find an entryway closer towards the base of the back of the skull, and you're able to get off easily not easily, it's still a very tense situation. You're able to disembark from your horses and enter into the hole, where you find yourselves in a wind-worn dwarven passage where the centuries of engravings and history have been filed down from the sand that's come in. So, anyone can choose to make a perception, dungeoneering, or survival roll to help navigate the situation.
I'll go. Mac steps forward with one thing in each hand. It's a potion that he pops the stopper from and takes it as soon as he passes out of the light and into the darkness. He takes his acute senses potion, and as his eyes begin to become nearly pupilless, because the pupil takes up almost the entirety of the iris, or reverse that. I'm not sure which is which, but he looks back and throws, I got 24 on it, and like, you jerk. So there's your stone eagle with a 24 result on the crafting check. Mm-hmm. So now I'm gonna do.
Nice. Did it distract you enough during the flight?
Looks back towards the interior of the dungeon and roll 1d20 plus 17 with the acute senses potion. So it's a 24.
All right. So let's see here. What do I have the DC at? Okay. Unfortunately, Triel, you are unable to decipher anything from the passage itself.
That's fine.
Hema and Silksy, however, because of your rolls. Hema, what did you roll?
I rolled perception.
And Silksy?
26.
I also rolled perception.
Okay, so the two of you are able to identify which portions of the passage, by gazing down it, where there's clearly been foot traffic and what sections of passages don't.
Okay.
For Mac, however, you notice that though the rubbings have gone down over time, Dwarven architecture is interesting, because what looks like to everyone else patterns and inlays and displays in history is actually instructions of where to go. This is something you remember inherently. So you're able to easily find those instructions of where are safe passages, where are unsafe passages, and the group of you collectively are able to navigate your way through the passages, following the various clues that you have together and coordinating between the group of you as you head down.
As I start to head down,
one of the Zephyr riders left his phone on.
Yep, one of the Zephyr riders did.
Yep. So, as you head down through the passages, you notice that there's a certain junction point where several passages converge into one, and there, suspended in the air, is a dead body. make a perception roll.
By the way, as we're on our way down, I pull chalk out of my bag and I start drawing a reverse arrow pointing back towards where we came in.
That's a good
about
call.
every 50 feet, since
Yep.
I can tell. I basically go backwards from where the dwarven designs are telling us to go. So perception again.
I got a 15.
Are we all making perception?
I would recommend it.
28.
Mike, I'm
Ooh,
guessing this
nice.
is not a stonework related perception, so my bonus is not as high. So dirty 20.
There's one thing all of you notice. Despite this body being suspended in the air, and there's clearly a noose around its neck, in no way is that noose connected to the ceiling.
Fun!
You are 30 feet away from it, and Sam, can we get that image?
Is it evil?
Yes.
Probably.
So you guys can direct your image.
How high? How high above
It's
us
about
is it?
20 feet in the air, suspended to the ceiling. Although there's no rope connecting it, though it is bound around its hands and wrists. In fact, let me give you the proper description from the internet. An ominous hands bound before him and his head lolling obscenely to one side on a broken neck hovers forward. His face obscured by a rotting death shroud, a milky eye peering through one wormhole. Half its back tooth filled mouth visible through another rent in fabric, a horrid rasp of air croaking out in pain and misery issues from the thing's crushed throat. Now, as I said to all of you before we started, you have a choice. You can choose to engage things. You can choose to try to evade them. This thing is vivify. It's becoming active, whatever it is.
Stealth?
Yeah.
Let's try, and I just sort of watch Litriol. I'm like, easy. More like a not yet. This is the first thing we've encountered. You can smite something later, sort of thing.
All right, so are you guys all stealthing?
Fine.
Yes.
I'm gonna try.
If you want to.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Y'all better make up for me, please.
10.
Oh,
I'm gonna go last. I'm just gonna see how this
that's
all
two tens.
plays
We're
out.
fucked. We're fighting. Okay.
Hey, I rolled better than you. I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, your flat roll
So-
was technically the best.
Yes, it was.
There's my roll. That was its listen. So there is an ugly
Jesus.
sound of snapping bone and cracking sinew as this thing's head twitches to the side as it's listening very carefully to the group of you. And it lands on the ground on all fours and looks up and releases a rasping hiss. I would like everyone very kindly to roll for initiative.
The initiative oh.
Rats. Okay.
Oh, I need a new tab. Sorry, Sam.
Wow.
How did I get the best?
We're
I got the
we
best
are
technically.
clearly getting the
Bum, bum,
worst
bum.
rolls out of the way at the beginning.
Yeah.
And from here on out, it's gonna be all 20s.
Devin, just write down the initiative order, and then it's Beth and Dom. Because Dom has, you got the same you got the same result, but whoever has the higher modifier goes first.
Yeah.
Like, as part of my earlier perception check, can I tell if this undead creature has some form of solid form, or is it transparent?
It's solid. It's
solid,
It's
okay.
it's a problem.
Okay. It's a problem. It could be a transparent ghostly problem,
Oh,
or
I'm
it
sorry.
could be
I was wrong. It is incorporeal. My bad.
incorporeal problems are different than
Wait,
corporeal
This
problems.
thing is incorporeal?
Yes, it is.
I deal with corporeal problems different than incorporeal ones.
But yes, it appears incorporeal.
Okay. Fudge.
Shit. Okay. Let's start off. Sorry, I'm first, right?
I am technically.
Oops, never mind.
Yeah, y'all about to have a bad time. This thing,
No!
this thing lunges forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes after Dom. Okay. Huh.
What was that?
Huh, that happened.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no.
Whatever happened, it was a crit. That's great. That's
That was the attack roll.
Yeah. Except,
Except he's going after Dom, which means
Yeah.
it may have not been. Just,
oh yeah, I do have to roll to confirm. I'm sorry.
it was a power word kill, and it was like,
Oh my god!
this is the entire D20
Bye,
Live universe
everybody.
saying, Mike, this is your opportunity. It's your world. You've written the rules of the universe. You get crits.
Okay. Dom, is your AC at 22, by the way?
My AC?
Yeah.
My AC is nowhere near that.
Okay. So I hit you. The
It's
good news
32.
is this attack doesn't do damage.
Okay.
That's
What's
the good
bad
news. I need you to make a will
Bad-
save.
The bad news is it drains Constitution.
A will save?
Yeah, I need you to make a will save right now.
Yep. Yep.
DC 15.
23.
Oh, you are so lucky. Okay, so you are not dazed, but because this attack doesn't do damage, it's technically just a special ability effect, which means on a critical, I don't believe special effect dice are doubled for Pathfinder
Typically,
1.
No,
No.
critical. No, it's
Yeah.
a critical effect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
thankfully, this is only 1d6 instead of being doubled as much as it could have been. So you're in luck, Dom. All right.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll 1d6. Okay. You've lost 6 charisma.
Oh no!
So I'm at 4 charisma.
Yeah.
Not me.
I was gonna,
Thank
thank God
God.
it wasn't Latrell.
Now, don't get hit by this again. I can't stress that
I'll
enough.
make sure I don't.
Don't get hit by this again. Tom, it's your go.
You know, this is our choice.
My go.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you're reduced to like 1 of any stat, it's
You die.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going to
Well,
cast.
0 of any stat. 0 of any stat.
Um,
Not one.
Hmm.
But yeah.
I'm going to cast Bless Weapon.
There you go.
Do you
Because
have that
that-
kind of time right now?
It's a standard action.
Okay.
Because again, regular magic weapons aren't effective against incorporeal creatures.
True.
So nothing we have will work.
Unless you
So
cast
who
Bless.
has? Yeah, which Bless Weapon is effective against incorporeal creatures. So I'm going to cast Bless Weapon. Who has a weapon that they're going to use? Because Dom's going to use his fists, so I can't cast it on him.
Yeah, you can.
Which, for the record, at my monk level, do my fists count as magical yet?
Yeah.
So I'm good.
But magical enough to hit something incorporeal.
It should be, yeah.
Okay. Then in that case, Mac.
No, none of my count is fire damage, not magical. Well, no, I don't think it's magical fire
Okay.
damage. I don't think they hit incorporeal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Silksy, what's your weapon?
I don't think either of my weapons do any special.
No, like
Well, actually,
I have a rapier and a crossbow.
okay. Do you mind if I cast it on the rapier? That way you get a +1 bonus.
Crossbow's
Yeah.
stronger,
Okay.
I think.
But
The crossbow is stronger, but I'm assuming
but
would
I
it
can't
only
bless the
work
crossbow
on?
because I'd have to bless the ammo.
Oh, okay.
right? Because that's because bless weapon blesses the weapon.
I'll let you bless the damn ammo. I'm not that big of an asshole. I double criticaled on Dom. Christ, I gotta let that pendulum's gotta swing back the other way.
I do have some. I'll just this since this is happening in game. I'll tell Litra it's like point hit Silty because I have other options.
Sure, I'll bless like her quiver of crossbow bolts.
All right, and remember, guys, you don't have to stay in this combat. You can choose to leave it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And where am I in relation to the creature and everyone else?
It is now in front of the group of you because I'm assuming you moved as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming the marching order was 2x2 with Devin and Beth's characters at the back, whereas Dom and Tom were at the front.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a horrible floating monstrosity, so that didn't really stop it.
Okay. Can I move to be behind it?
You would leave a square that it threatens, which will provoke an attack of opportunity.
No. Can't I just skirt around it? Like always being within
passageway, open room.
Yep.
You'd have to move past you are moving out of a square that it's threatening because you're next to Dom. Moving out of that square will provoke an attack of opportunity.
But if I stay within its threatened space, I'm not trying to leave its threat range. Is there like
if you leave a square that someone threatens, that provokes an attack of opportunity. You are in the threat because it's an adjacent square to where it can attack.
Oh, so even if I'm not leaving its entire threat range, I get
it's if you move more than 5 feet within the reach of a monster that is threatening
they attack you.
That square. They attack you.
Oh, okay.
They get one attack, and it's their only attack for the round, and it won't attack anyone else.
Yeah.
But they get the shot.
Yep. If you move less than 5 feet, it doesn't trigger.
Yeah.
Or a 5-foot step. Yeah.
I'm gonna risk it.
Okay.
Yep. So I want to flank it. I want to give that bonus to my allies, and I'm the tank, so I should be the one that should be the
Let's see if I hit
able
you.
to handle that.
Let's see if I hit you.
Yeah, it's a miss.
All right, cool. The hands of this thing sail past you as you deftly move around it and move into a flank position. That is your turn. Devin, it's your go.
Okay. Yeah. Free action. And like, are we sure about this? And like, we have a limited time here. We might be able to run from this. And I'm just as I'm sort of going behind Litriol as she's squaring up against him, just talking to her as my free action as part of my movement because I will be doing a movement action.
I'll let you guys decide out of game whether or not you want to fight this, just because we're streaming and for the purposes of time.
Yep.
Do you guys want to fight this as a group, or do you want to move on?
So that's what I'm asking. It's just
especially hefty, or
it's not.
It
will take up time.
Yeah, it takes up time, and it's
so it's maybe saving time might be better.
Okay.
Seeing as
so just disengage and run.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Then in that case, I'm not going to use any of my potions. I'm just going to keep Litriol between us, and I'm going to skirt the outside of the room and make for the passage out.
Okay.
If we want as well, like to run and we're worried about chasing it, I do have invisibility sphere. We just have to be within 10 feet of each other. Like we all have to be in a little.
You also only have one casting of invisibility sphere, I think, because bards can't do multiple castings of the same spell per day, right? Yeah. I asked the bard expert, who is also my wife. So, all right. All right. So, Devin's character chooses to run. Beth, are you choosing to run?
Can I? Is my little blessing on my crossbow going to, or on my quiver, I guess I should say, going to stay, or is that
It'll
like?
persist.
It's a wasted spell. I think because it's minutes per cast level. It'll last for 4 minutes.
I'll let it. How about this? I'll let it carry to the next combat.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, because I was gonna shoot him just once, just to make
I'll let it carry to the next combat, and just say you guys were running that fast through this place. Fair?
Fair.
Oh
right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Beth moves past. Dom, do you move past?
Yeah, it already used its reaction, or it already used.
Its attack.
It
It already tried to grab at Litriol. So yeah, I'm gonna just like Book it.
Passed. All right. So that's all of your actions done. It will get one more shot at Litriel, and then you can all leave.
The only target left in reach.
Yep. Does that hit you?
That hits. That
Okay.
does.
All right.
Does that do damage?
I need you to make a will save.
Purely a charisma dump. Oh shit.
Okay, you make it.
Good.
You lose 6 charisma.
Oh,
Seriously?
Yep.
Wow. I am. Okay, well, I guess I lose all of my spells.
Nope, you got a potion.
Also, you're a cleric, aren't you? A wisdom caster? Oh no, you're a paladin.
Paladin.
He's Paladin. He's Paladin.
Paladin from Kaladin. So,
What kind of effect is this?
allow me to read that off. Special abilities. Maddening Touch. The touch attack deals 1d6 points of charisma drain and dazes the target for 1 round. DC will save negates the daze only. Any creature reduced to 0 charisma by the creature goes completely insane and either kills themselves or their former companions.
oh, good.
So this is temporary, so once the combat is resolved, it should relieve it.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's not permanent. It's not permanent charisma drain, because that would be a far higher. That would not be a CR5 monster.
Oh my god.
Okay, I leave.
All right. So the group of you leave. You feel the it chases after you, but as it leaps up to catch you as you're heading down the passage, it's almost as if being jerked back by an invisible rope, and then proceeds to gasp at you in a bizarre, strained hiss as it resumes its place being suspended in the ceiling.
It's like a yo-yo.
A little bit. So, sure enough, after a few minutes of running, the charisma drain passes off of you, and you head in deeper. Can I get everyone to make perception or dungeoneering rolls to navigate further?
Okay. How long has it been?
Um,
Actually, if you're saying the bless is going to carry into the next combat, then that's less than my potion effect. So.
Faceplate Jim has donated $10. Unfortunately, can't join the stream today, but thank you so much for creating Angoriah.
well, thank you very much. How is the chat enjoying it, by the way?
They're enjoying it.
Why do you say it like
They're
that?
enjoying it.
Why are you saying it like that?
Focus.
I am focused. They're shitting their pants in fear. I made something scary.
28.
Nice.
28. Now that you guys have a sense of what's going on, the sounds of violence and brutality are being heard echoing now through the catacombs, and you realize that that same hiss is being heard through different passages. So it's quite clear that there are other undead forces that are being peppered through this labyrinth. For
I
all of you.
probably have one at each of the entrances.
Yeah. As you press on further, you can see some of your compatriots through sections of broken walls from the 13th Legion battling different forms of undead. Quite a few croakers, but also you see wraiths and quite a few of the creatures you fought. No, we didn't say the name of it. But also wraiths as well, who are just scratching and leaving rends of shadow across people's bodies as other soldiers rear on and stab them straight in to try and disable and kill these creatures.
I tap Litriel on the shoulder. I'm seeing a great deal of incorporeal things, so I am not going to be terribly useful as you are. And I hand you this one. That will make you faster. Well, whichever, you or Hema. You both can hit ghostly things, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then you know what? Actually, Hema, you take that one. And he hands. So it's a haste potion.
Yeah. No. I
I feel bad that I'm getting everything.
It's okay. We all need help sometimes.
Okay. So, Sam, I'm not going to have them fight that thing. In the interest of time, they're going to fight the next monster, okay?
See, I help you in your romantic endeavors. She helped and she helps you in dungeoneering. I also help you in dungeon. You just need a lot of help, don't you?
So,
Oh yes, I'm so useless without all of you.
Glad you know.
As you round the corner, you arrive at the base of the skull of the demon's head. There is a single hole there, with a stairwell leading up. The stairwell is made from a separate section of rock and contrasts the bone-white walls of the demon's head itself. At the base of the building is a being unlike any you've seen before. A green man... don't put the picture up. A green man, a ghostly green man, fighting alongside a group of hounds. Now, there's another squadron of the 13th there fighting him. Do you want to support them, or do you want to go in?
How does it look like they're doing?
It could go either way.
I'd say jump in and at least help them a bit, even for a round or two.
Because if we can clear out the enemies here, then we have support.
All right, correction. They are
Even if we can just help them, like turn the tides just enough.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've all played League of Legends.
Yeah, maybe
Sam's
maybe
just
not,
walking over the photo.
maybe not. Yeah, maybe not help for the whole fight, but yeah, just enough to swing it in their favor.
So she's sharing the creature now. Thank you, Sam, for being very patient with me. More than she needs to be.
Oh, he's lime jello flavored.
Yummy.
So, I'm gonna roll his initiative, and then you guys can roll yours as well. And
So
we'll
many
just say
bloody
the other guys
ghosts.
go at the bottom of the round.
So many bloody ghosts.
Okay.
Whoa!
Whoa!
There you go.
Nice.
Of course, his initiative trumps even Latrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was Beth's initiative? 7.
I got a 7. Yay!
You're here. All right. So Tom, this round is attacking the soldiers.
Mhm.
He has not taken notice of you. He is not
he
flat-footed in any way.
Is he evil?
Yeah.
It's me. Evil.
Decide, man. It's a stream.
Fine. Smite and run up and bash him.
All right. Cool.
Nice.
So that gives me that. Okay, let me do my roll. So I'm going to be doing a power attack.
Sure.
So that is my bonus is a regular plus 13 minus 2. Plus 2 plus 11. Oh wait, no, and that's an additional plus 2. What is this? What are the subtypes of this creature?
Undead, medium, chaotic evil, incorporeal.
Incorporeal.
Yep.
Which means Silksy can hit it once.
Is it an outsider?
No.
Is it undead?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank God.
So
No,
do
it's just a lime green gentleman with on a really great keto diet. Of course, it's undead. You can see it through it.
That actually that makes a mechanical difference. So hon, does a 17 hit?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah. How's that feel, huh? Sucks, don't it?
Yeah.
There's worse shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is now Dom's turn.
Admittedly, that was only a 4 that you rolled. So
Yeah, I know. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What?
I totally forgot.
What?
I have a second attack.
Did you move up to engage it in the combat round?
did.
Then your life sucks and that moves on. Now it's Dom's turn.
Yeah, fine. Wait, hold on. Wait.
What?
Do I get a flanking bonus from hitting him behind?
You didn't move behind it. The stairwells are behind it. I'll say you got a +2 flanking bonus because they're on either side of it.
Oh, does a 19 hit it?
No.
Well, shit.
Yes. Now it's
You need a
Dom's
20.
turn. Dom, take the time you need.
Okay. I'm going to do a flurry of blows attack, and I believe I can do. And I believe I can do an elemental fist on one of those.
Yep.
I'm going to choose electricity.
Can you? And you're magical, so you can hit the incorporeal. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So first attack. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yeah. That hits. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so then that's what's the damage on elemental fist?
An additional 1d6.
It's 2d6 plus 0. Okay, so
Elemental fist, because stunning fist was too weak.
okay, so 5 points of electrical punching damage.
Okay.
On the first hit.
Yep.
Electrical punch.
And then second hit, 13 misses.
Yep.
And then the third hit, which is only at a plus 5.
Yep.
15. Misses.
Still misses. Yep.
Eh,
All right.
Okay.
Next up is Beth.
Okay. I feel like I should use my crossbow, but also no, yeah, fuck it. I will try to hit him with my crossbow. How far away is he?
From where you are, 30 feet.
Perfect.
Thank
Okay.
you.
It's a 25 hit.
Oh yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. He takes 4 points of damage.
Sensing a trend. Okay. All right. You have damaged him. It is now Devin's go.
Okay, alright. I looked up Incorporeal. It says spells and spell-like abilities, which my bombs aren't, but my extracts are. So, I'm going to pull out... hopefully this will help, actually, him be hit. So I'm going to pull out one of my potions, down adhesive spit. So I'm going to move within 30 feet of him, and I'm going to use my adhesive spit as a standard action, spitting out with a ranged touch attack.
Yep.
All right. So give me a moment. So that's going to be 1d20 plus 7. 25 to hit him with
That will easily hit him.
spell-like ability. Okay, all right. So you are now immobilized for 1 round.
Mm-hmm.
Your movement is at a -10 for the next 7 rounds, unless you pass a DC 15 reflex save. Then you can rip free of the tank. It's like Tanglefoot bag.
He can still make combat actions to adjacent targets.
He can still
right?
make combat actions. He can still make combat actions, but immobilize. He can't make combat actions for the next round because the immobilized prevents that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
That's his round. So, the group of soldiers that are fighting alongside you recognize you as fellow members of the 13th, and one of their men steps back from fighting him and says, "Hold him off for one more round. I can get him. Hold him off."
Yeah.
All right. So he's immobilized. So he can't attack, but his ghost dogs can.
Yes, because I targeted him, not the ghost dogs, and my adhesive spit doesn't splash.
So they will either attack you guys or the other soldiers. D20, call it high or low.
Hi.
Hi.
Ooh, goes to attack the other guys. Let's see what hits them. Let's see how bad they get screwed up.
Oh my god, he got another crit. This is because he's in his world.
That's not the roll. This is the roll. They missed the guys, thankfully. The dogs missed.
Okay.
How?
Okay.
Wow, God, I fight different in Angoriah. Holy shit.
There you go.
Is the chat rooting for
Okay.
Oh.
me at all?
No. Well, probably, actually. I would hope so.
Do they hate me?
No.
Okay. Well, that's good. Anyway, we moving on.
I
So-
declare a full attack action.
Go ahead.
I assume it's my turn.
Yes, it is. Go for it.
So a full attack action on him. So I assume that I've got my flanking bonus.
Yeah.
And my smite bonus.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's all I'm gonna. Then I'm doing that and 22.
That'll hit.
Okay.
There we go.
I have both his
Alright.
stats and your rolls in the same window, and it is not working out for me in any conceivable way. I may have to obscure your faces so I can do this properly.
Glad you hit.
Okay, and so my roll is going to be rather stupid.
Okay.
Make a stupid roll.
27 damage.
Good job.
There you go.
Because he's an undead creature. My first successful attack. Oh shoot! I forgot. Sorry, my vital strike kicks in. My many apologies. I need to roll an additional 2d6. Sorry, add 7 to that.
Okay.
So 34 damage from my first attack.
There we go.
It's at 9 plus 34 is 43. I just got to do quick math in my head. Okay.
Okay.
Whew. That's a
And
fucking
my
thing.
okay.
Do you have another attack?
Yes, I do.
Go for it.
Ooh,
That will hit.
so that will hit. And this one is only going to be is going to be this 20 damage.
20 damage?
20 damage.
Okay. Your powerful blade swipes cast through the form of this creature and slash away at his existence and becomes more and more incorporeal the more you attack. It is now Dom's turn.
All right.
Does it
Another
look like-
flurry of blows.
Wow.
First one is going to be another attempt at Elemental Fist.
Okay. That will
Okay,
hit.
27.
Nice.
And I realize it says deals normal damage plus 2d6.
Okay.
Did you fuck that up last time?
I did fuck that up last time.
All right.
I'm owning that.
Okay. You can just roll your normal damage and add it on now. I don't give a fuck. This is an action adventure thing, not Gary Gygax's basement.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Big Mike.
Though I am taking this seriously, I intend for everyone to have fun. Do not take the stoic expression on my face. Fucking bitches. Okay.
There shall be serious fun had.
It's serious fun. That's the name of my podcast.
Serious fun.
Serious.
You're welcome.
So
So that's 6 points of regular magical fisting damage, then 10 points of electrical damage, and then an additional 4 points of magical fisting damage on the first
stop
hit.
calling it fisting, please. I will nerf your damage very quickly.
Question.
Magical
Do you prefer
What's wrong with
magical
that?
fisting, or which
Don't
do you
ask this
hate
question.
more?
I've been rolling too well tonight, and you got worse things to fight.
We also
So-
have force attack.
Despite Dom calling it fisting, Hima's blows do indeed crash into the body of this creature and blow it away from existence itself, causing it to fade away completely.
Oh,
All right.
And what about its minions?
They
yeah.
too fade away as they are bound to it.
Can
I
I
still have 2 more hits.
That's
I
great.
bite?
You swing in air.
can I bite at the mist as it dissipates and see if it tastes like Jello lime Jello? I mean,
It tastes like wet dog.
Also a good flavor for Celestia.
So the other soldiers look at you and go, "See, I told you it wasn't a duppy. Yes, it was. No, it was a duppy. That was a duppy, and we could have dispelled it. It's fine. It's fine." So they're clearly squabbling amongst each other over whether or not that was the very silly named duppy.
Arcane check. Like, are they actually arguing over
Yeah,
this?
they are actually arguing whether or not that was a duppy.
Okay, Arcana
Was it a
check.
duppy?
That's a duppy.
Arcana check 24.
Yes, it was.
So I just tell them, it's a duppy! Move on and get down into the dungeon!
And the clerk goes, I told you! No, we got orders to hold position in case people need to make checks here.
Right, good. Heal her if she needs it, point into Litriol, and let's go.
Didn't scratch me.
Well, good!
I mean,
Forgive me for giving a shit!
I mean, my nails could use some work. I mean, if you guys could do a touch-up.
A quick buff, like.
You going inside?
Prestidigitation. There.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna go inside.
Welcome to the brain maze. The inside of Demon's Head is a cavernous maze cast in the patterns and swirls and wrinkles of a brain.
Ew.
Lit stone sconces line the walls of various caverns and tunnels therein. You are tempted to run your hand along it. You cannot explain where this came from, but I would make a will save.
Each and every one of us.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Oh, that's my worst. My absolute worst. Okay.
That took forever to roll.
17.
Though each of you are tempted to touch the walls, a stronger, more primal urge of survival rises up inside of you. And many of you intellectually question, if this is the inside of a demi-lich, would it actually be safe to touch it? The brains of it, of the wall. Though the corridors
no.
are 40 feet, are 10 feet across, allowing you easily to pass 2 by 2, the stone of the floors is of a different consistency than the petrification of the walls.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So we're going through its brain.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I do want to poke it so bad, though.
Lick it, I dare you. So,
Well, can I just take a dagger and just kind of just every once in a while just stab the inside of the wall?
you don't want to do that. You don't want to. The GM is telling you you don't want to fuck around and find out like that.
Okay.
Okay. So as you head down the corridors, this place is a maze. And of course, you can make your normal dungeoneering survival rolls. Unfortunately, the dwarven bonus no longer applies here, for no dwarf has cast itself in the head of a god, a passage.
I'm the first.
Maybe so, but you didn't make it. Therefore, it's not dwarven in origin.
No, exactly. And also my potion's pretty much gone by this point. So, yeah. Now I have to switch rolls. All right.
So we can make dungeoneering rolls?
Yeah, to
Or
explore,
survival.
to try and navigate this space. As well as perception rolls, if you so choose. But you have to tell me which one it is.
Okay, well, my perception is still higher.
Yeah.
My
same.
perception is still higher, but lower than what it was.
Woo!
Still a 27. Good roll.
I
Okay.
see
Who
everything.
rolled perception? Who rolled dungeoneering?
Perception.
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 Okay.
They
So
all
none
rolled
of you rolled dungeoneering, so know what you can navigate. But you swear all of you can hear hoofbeats across stone, galloping
Towards us or away from us?
towards you, and it's getting closer.
Hmm.
Okay, I brace and have my greatsword out and be out in front of the party.
Should we? Now?
Invisibility's good. Yes, yes,
Okay,
now.
okay, we all go together.
Get out.
Invisibility, sir.
Okay.
Is it happening? It's happening!
All right.
Can Silksy just... Okay. Now be quiet.
Yeah, everyone be quiet.
All right. Let me close that. You're not fighting that anymore. You're not fighting that anymore. So,
What was it? Did we see it pass by?
It comes out of the walls.
Oh, great.
So emerging from the walls, clad in ragged black robes and tarnished armor, this grim, headless rider is surrounded by an aura of menace, and it carries aloft its head in one hand, and its weapon, a long sword, in another, holding the reins, the same hand holding the head, and it emerges in front of all of you. Let's see if it spots you. You all need to make stealth rolls, even though invisibility gives you plus 20.
Just for the hell of it, Mac will grab Silksy's wrist and make her make noise harder. It's like we need to avoid this. Make your magic work better.
Sorry, that was supposed to be a -6. So.
Okay, so we roll it.
Oh my god.
No, I want to keep that.
You get plus 20 on the roll?
No, Tom, you fucked up the roll. You got to re-roll it. Those are the rules.
Okay, so plus 20 miscellaneous. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Beautiful. Okay.
I'm gone from existence.
Okay. Here's mine.
Oh my god.
No. It's still.
It's still higher than Litriel's, unfortunately.
Do I screw it up for the whole party?
Let's find out. So there's just this silence as this thing casts its head like a lantern over the room. And it stops right in front of you, Litriel, because the sphere of invisibility doesn't make you invisible. It doesn't make you untouchable. And it's just inches away from your face. So much that you can feel the cold of its body upon you.
I pull a Gimli and I like blow at the skeleton like the like Lord of the Rings.
All right.
Go away.
So do you guys want to engage this or do you want to avoid it?
Is invisibility sphere like concentration, or can I cast something else and keep it up?
You can cast something else.
Because could I, to help Litriel,
Like
could I
fire
use
glitter
my...
dust somewhere else to lure it away?
Oh, I was gonna say to inspire competence.
Oh, and have her re-stealth. Go ahead, try it.
Okay.
Fucking Silksy deeps Litriel incompetent.
Just puts the maraca up to her ear and goes, just muffled so you can't hear the sound because your stealth was really good. So all there is just this palmed maraca going.
Is there what is the bonus?
Into your brain. It's a +3 competence bonus.
Okay, so I'll re-roll my stealth. 34.
Okay. This is just between you and me, Tom. Let's see if it spots you.
Ties go to defender.
Yeah, they do.
Nice! Oh my god!
So close.
My heart.
So close.
Inches away from your face, and then it pulls back the head, kicks back up the horse, and tears back off through the walls. You are free now to make your way through this place. However, you must all now make successive will saves to not touch the walls. Now, the DC was 5, and because you've been here for a couple of rounds, it's now a DC 10 to not touch the walls. So can everyone make a will save?
Yeah. My worst roll.
Okay.
Ooh. Getting a little spicy.
All right, Devin.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought it would show up in my previously rolled and just roll 20, but
All right. You guys need to make dungeoneering rolls to find your way through this place real fucking fast. Because the longer you're here, the higher that DC is going to go up.
19 roll 24. Got a 24 with a high roll.
17.
All right.
I'm just gonna make another perception roll.
Okay.
Do it.
I don't have dungeoneering, so it's just a flat roll.
Yeah.
It would be a flat intelligence roll.
Yeah, flat
It's a lower
intelligence
skill.
roll.
Yeah, but I'm doing a perception just to keep an eye out for or an eye.
Oh,
and
you can
ear
still
out
hear
for
him.
anything
He's around. He ain't left.
Fine. That's fine.
He knows you were there. He suspects you were there, and he very much wants to kill you.
Is he doubling back? That's my concern.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm assuming you guys elect to move quietly and take a little longer to get through. So you're plotting your way through the cavernous maze of this brain, of this petrified brain. And as you're going through because it's not following traditional labyrinth structure, passages double back on each other, become dead ends. It takes you a bit. Roll will save again. The DC is 15.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
Well,
No. Can I do another bardic inspiration?
Oh
Wait,
my
no, that's not
God.
gonna even help, is it? Oh my god! How
you're
is
the only
how,
one that's derived.
how am I the only one who hasn't licked the wall?
Oh no, Silksy, you're showing remarkable restraint.
What role reversal is this?
Silksy, you have
Yes.
one action to try and stop your associates. Do you have anything that you can do that will disrupt their mind enough? At least, because you can't. Unfortunately, Hema, you might not be able to stop, but you might be able to stop the other two. Because Hema critically failed. Stop the other two enough just to hold her back and slap the sense out of her.
Let me see here.
What? What is? It's what? Oh, it's psychic. Yeah, we doing it old school. It's psychic.
There's some OSR shit.
Yeah.
Could. That depends on sound. Could I try using my bardic performance and using fascinate on them instead?
Yes.
Wouldn't that fix everyone's issue?
It would, but
Including
the thing is, Hema critically failed.
Mhm.
So we'll have to resolve Hema separately. And by doing a bardic performance, you may draw the Dahalan to you.
Is this an enchantment
God.
spell or effect?
I would say so.
Because I do get a +2 because it's still mine.
You still rolled a 1 on a save.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean
but,
shit.
Like, do I have to?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Yeah, this is Pathfinder first edition. You roll a 1 and you critically
You
fail.
belong to God.
Yeah, I will risk the other guy hearing, and yeah, I'll do fascinate on those two, and then hopefully.
Okay. So you cast Fascinate on the other two. You two snap out of it. You have one action to try to knock Hema out of it. What would you like to do? Yes, you can punch him. Her.
Sorry, we have actions?
You now have actions. You get one
Oh, okay.
each to stop Hema. Including but not limited to punching her in the face.
I'm not strong enough to do that. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I was gonna like try and grapple.
Oh, grapple. That makes more sense. That's less noisy.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's also like, you know.
Also, Beth, can I just get you to re-roll your stealth real quick, just to with the +20 modifier? That way, just to know what I'm competing against.
So should I try and grapple or yeah, I'll try and grapple.
What's this one do?
Nope, that didn't work.
All right,
What am I
that's-
rolling to oppose?
It's just
don't.
what's your CMD?
25.
That's your opposition.
I'll
Unless
help with the grapple.
Okay,
I'll
make your
help
roll.
with grapple.
Make your
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
just-
try and grapple the monk.
It's good. Hey. Hold on. Okay. There. I
right.
grappled him on.
The two of you collectively have caught Hema and are pulling her through the passage until you finally exit out of the maze.
Thank God.
The sound of the hoofbeats going. And Hema, once you're free, the intense, to describe what you were feeling, Hema, was an obsessive need to feel the texture of the wall. And somehow, and you don't know how you knew this, but you knew that you could find a hole or a passage in the crease of the hemispheres and the wrinkles of the brain, such that, why, it's the perfect size for you.
Oh no!
Stop laughing, Sam. It's so small, but you know you'd fit there.
It's a hole meant for me! This hole was made for me!
But that is the effect. Just to give you your experience as we were all deciding your fate. But you snap out of it.
I want to be a good idea. I want to be a good idea.
You all successfully exit the maze, and I will describe what the next thing is. How is everyone feeling, by the way?
It's good. It's a not nice place, but I'm fine.
Yeah,
Not
very
nice.
worn
It's
out.
a squishy place.
It's a
Yeah.
squishy place.
Yeah.
Through the entrance, you find yourself in a large, open chamber that is filled with torchlight. It takes a moment for all of you to recognize it, but there is no mistake. This is the great amphitheater of Horalath, where the great kings would sit and take counsel with the people. And yet, as you gaze upon it, you know, though removed from 500 years, that it is wrong. The seats that were marble are luminous white stone that glows in the dark. The height of the steps is far shorter and wider to accommodate the gait of a much older person. The outer wall, rather than being set with tapestries of historic events, has carved reliefs to the god of light, Sigmund, who is the dead god, by the way, who died literally at the beginning of this adventure. The
Not a
more you
fan.
gaze upon this place, the more the wrongness of it fills you with morbid dread. The glorification of this glorification of the past is hollow and empty, filled with stale air.
It's almost like this is a recreation.
Yeah. An idealized and twisted glorification of it.
Should we wreck it?
Do we Arcana check to try and see if there's any, considering how glorified this space is, it gives me vibes of a ritual space, even though I'm not divine. Like it's like some kind of an arcane ritual. Can I use Arcana to see if there's any kind of focal point in this room where ritual would take place if it's taking place here?
Of course.
Okay.
And I'd like to do a perception check to see if, if I can kind of put my finger on the wrongness. That didn't work.
13.
Litriel, though you are not able to put your finger on what specifically is wrong about it, you do notice there is another passage on the opposite side of the entrance you came in from.
Okay, I'm going to walk over to that side and have a look to see.
So close to a crit, but I got 32.
No. As far as you can tell, there is weirdly, nothing magical about this space. In fact, it's almost like it's a buffer.
A buffer.
As in, you have an empty room between a very magical demi-lich skull. And what's beneath it? To cross
Holding
whatever's
back
going on. To prevent it from interfering.
Okay. All right.
Litriel, as you look down at the passage going through the passage, it descends further.
Okay. Wait.
So I communicate that to the group.
Can I detect evil?
No.
Wait, as in the ability isn't working?
No, as in you use it and you don't detect. Well, you detect evil above you.
Okay.
You don't detect. You don't detect evil down.
Or in this space.
No, not at all.
I'm wondering, based on Mac's description, does this place act like a barrier to prevent magical interference from what the Lich is trying to do? If we wreck it, wouldn't that disrupt his ability to perform the spell he wants?
Or it may, or it may, if that skull is projecting any kind of nascent magical energy by existing, it could interfere or in some other way permeate this space. Possibly. But it depends on whether that's active or not. Not necessarily good, just different, my friend.
Well, it would mess up whatever the Lich is planning, which is what we're trying to do.
Absolutely, or it may do something else. And remember, we're here to report, not to act necessarily.
I mean, it sounds like if you have a flood going on, it's in like a hallway or something. If you open a door in the hallway, you're still dealing with a flood. It's just the flood is in another room and there's less of it.
Right.
You guys want to go deeper?
Let's not destroy this yet. It may be protecting us from something worse, but we'll keep it in mind.
All right. Do you all want to go deeper?
No, but yes.
We don't want to, but we will.
We will.
As you pass through, you find yourself descending a large circular stairwell that drills deep beneath the earth. As you descend, you can hear a large, slowly oscillating sound that reverberates so deeply it shakes the very stone and penetrates your body. You descend lower still and find yourself looking out upon a new chamber. Hundreds upon hundreds of impossibly sharp stalagmites fill the floor of this room, and somehow they're covered in golden blood.
Sorry,
Chains.
Can you repeat that?
So you know how there's stalactites and stalagmites?
Yeah.
All the stalagmites are very sharp, covered in golden blood.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Okay?
And
So
there's
with
hundreds.
that, this ties into something that I was just thinking about before. Does Mac remember? Because we saw the god die.
Yep.
Do we remember where he died? He fell from the sky. Did he fall in the city?
He fell in
Did
the
he
sea.
fall in the
He fell where
fountain?
the God's Fell Sea is now.
Oh, okay. So it's not here. I was like, I can't remember where he fell. Whether
Now,
he fell in the mountain.
keep in
or,
mind-
Yeah.
Keep in
Yeah.
mind, both him and I cannot remember the name of the god of evil and fiends. Both of them supposedly fell in the God's Fell Sea based on where you would have seen it, but the skull's
Yes,
here.
yeah. The
So if the skull's here,
Yeah.
it's anybody's bet.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Never mind. All right.
All right. Moving among them, you see ghouls wiping the blood down into strange slotted holes beneath the wicked rocks.
Ooh. Okay.
Wait, so detect evil?
You detect evil and you sense the ghouls, and it's weird that you couldn't sense them when you were above it. So what have you passed?
Some kind of
A floor, some kind of anti-magic. Well, anti-magic field, or a field of good, or anti-evil.
Soundproofing walls.
Does anyone want to make a perception roll
Magic.
real quick?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
A
Is it-
really boring room that they didn't want to go in.
14?
Mike, is it stonework based?
No,
Okay.
no,
25.
it's not.
Okay.
All right. The DC was 5 to spot this, by the way.
Oh,
All of you realize something. If the blood's dripping down, you've passed a great distance down. What did you go past? And where is it? So you look up to the top of the chamber. Above these wicked spikes, chained and bolted with massive pulleys, is a beast, the likes of which you've only seen once before. This thing is beyond the scale of other creatures across all of Angoriah, save one, and is gargantuan in size, filling the entire roof of the chamber. Though it is still, the steady inhale and exhale of its breath is the equivalent to the trample of elephants. Its radiant golden scales are blinding, and its wings, though folded, remain massive and could blot out the open sky at sea. It is as majestic as he was terrifying. Resplendent and regal, it is unmistakably a golden dragon. Gazing up at it, an eye opens, revealing an amber-colored pupil that immediately finds you as you gaze immediately finds you. As you gaze upon it, you can hear its voice in your mind, and it is a feminine voice. I smelled the life of you as you approached from the mountain above. I smell the sun and free sky and the salt of oceans on your skin. You torture me with these things. If you are not another trick of the Lich, I would ask you for a swift death. Better to end now than partake of his farce any longer. You found the sacrifice. Go ahead.
Cleaned up. Does it look like there's any way of freeing the dragon?
Yeah. But that would take a knowledge engineering roll to figure out.
I just nudge Mac.
I'll.
By the way, the stairwell still keeps going down. There's another floor underneath this.
Yeah, that's raw intelligence, and I think it's a trained skill only. So that would be, I think 18 or 19 because of the negative for being untrained.
That's fine. So it takes you a bit, Mac, but you realize that all of the chains are affixed in different pulleys and ways, that they lead to a lever to literally where you guys are standing. And it takes you only a little bit to realize that the controlling the positioning of this lever raises and lowers this creature.
It won't be free right away, I'm guessing, based on today, because if it's
the way
lowering,
it's designed, it will raise and lower it onto
Raise
those
and lower it.
spikes. In theory, you could disable it to free it. But
So it's by lowering it, we're basically impaling it on the spikes.
yes, but there is in theory a way to disable it so it could be free.
I'm
Specifically.
gonna. I have no idea. Mac has no idea how this works, but so he's just gonna try since he heard it in his mind. He's just gonna try. He's gonna think, and like, do you want to be freed, or do you want to be freed from the mortal coil?
The dream of free is so long lost to me that I have forgotten its taste. I have forgotten even my own name.
Kima thinks.
You guys can just
But-
say you're communicating
Yeah.
now telepathically,
I'll-
and there is
yeah,
clearly a two-way communication going collectively in a powerful. This thing's very powerful.
We saw a dude get killed and come back to life as part of an execution because the god of death is now the god of life. So, like, wouldn't you just come back to life?
She's just the high god. She's just
Yeah,
the god of death is just the high god. She's not
It's
the
just-
god of
Yeah,
life.
God,
yeah.
just-
But like, wouldn't you just come back to life then?
And what means of magic do you possess to revive me? Tease me no more of this.
Okay, how about we just try and disable it? Maybe
Yeah,
Mac could use some inspiration here.
How thick are the stalagmites?
They're big enough to impale a dragon of this scale. They're not going to be easy to break if that's what you're going for.
Is there any way to like?
What if I were enlarged?
It would be easier, but keep in mind this thing is gargantuan.
And there
It's
are
the size.
hundreds
It's the size of like practically a football field by comparison.
Yeah.
It would take you hours.
I think it would be easier if you help me break the chains so she falls.
Could we? Does it look like there would be a way to like not lower her fully, but do like, just get her so that she's not right above the roof, but not impaled either?
Yeah.
So that might help, because that way she can move a little bit, and then when we get her out, she won't just completely fall. Hopefully.
I mean, the height of it won't really matter when you release her, if you release the chains. Now, she is still asking for death, and there is still one floor beneath you. Do you guys want to investigate that floor first before you make any choices about what you do?
I'll just think to her, like, we will be back. We will take action.
There is she can't sigh to you telepathically, but there upon her face is a look of resignation and disbelief.
I mean, we can't just leave the dragon here.
If we free,
What are the chains made out of?
Steel. Well, they're presumably some magical material of some kind. The GM is telling you this so that you know everything that's going on before you make the choice, because once you choose to go in a direction, that's it. That's an ending you're locked in.
okay.
All right? There are 3 endings here, as I told you all before we started.
Fuck, it's Mass Effect.
Yes. Okay. So I want you to have all the information before you make that choice.
This is already a better ending than Mass Effect. Anyway.
Thank you. I'm taking that as the flattering statement it is.
It is. Okay. Mac is just going to turn to him. I know we can't. But she is immense. Gravity alone. We try and lower her. Her weight alone could snap the chains. So it's either we kill her here, we lower her and let her die quickly. I don't know. We can't save her, is my point. She's already dead, look at it. I want to save her, but her life's blood has been drained probably for 500 years.
Well,
So we kill her quickly or potentially slowly. My concern is, if we try and lower her and kill her that way, instead of trying to kill her while she's on those spikes, we'll draw a lot of attention.
Yeah, fine.
all right.
So I'm fine with doing it, but
Yeah, but
Fine.
if we kill her, like, we're aware of there being something about a sacrifice, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
that,
we
like,
kill her,
that
then
might be the sacrifice.
That might be the sacrifice,
might go off.
or it might be the blood that's on those spikes. That
It
the
might
blood
be.
is the sacrifice. We don't.
But
know.
also,
That's why I'm saying we look at the. Fuck, I don't know if the last
Yeah,
floors lock us
but
in.
also,
Going to the
we
last
manage-
floor will not lock you
if-
down.
Yeah,
You
thank
go
you.
down there
manage-
and look.
yeah,
We need to
just
know.
saying,
Yeah. No.
if we manage to free her, somehow, if we take the time to free her, that's a gargantuan dragon that's on our fucking side.
Agreed.
Can we, before we go down, because I'm assuming, are we all agreeing on
I
going
want to go
downstairs?
down
Yeah.
because I want
Yeah.
to see what this ritual is
Before
before I
we
try
do-
and free her.
Can I just jam like a rock or something into the lever to prevent, while we're downstairs, from them pulling it and putting her
Sure.
down again?
Sure. The DC for that is not very high.
What would I roll for that? Just a
Disable device.
that is not something I have.
My wife has put a clip on my arm for some reason.
The chat requested. I don't know.
That's for you.
Did the chat see that coming?
If I don't have it, does that just
That's a
roll?
straight intelligence roll, I believe.
Intelligence?
I
Oh
think.
dear.
Let me
I'm
check.
not trained. I'm not trained in disable a device either.
I thought I,
Okay.
Devin, I
No,
thought I
trying
made you.
to-
I thought I made you gain
I
a disable
am.
device.
I'm not trained in disable. I don't have a check mark next
you
to it, so
are?
I'm
I've
guessing
got a
I'm not
plus one
trained.
to it. It's on my sheet here.
I have a plus 12, but I'm not trained, which means it'll be a plus 7.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, you have a 12. That means you're rolling with a plus 12 to disable device.
Yeah, but it's not trained, so there's a negative that's applied to it. So it's I'm assuming the check mark on the character sheets are trained.
Ignore that.
Okay, all
According
right.
to the GM.
Okay,
I wanted to give you guys a choice about this.
fair enough. All right.
Silksy, you can help.
Nat crit.
All right, so
Silksy, you helped.
Yep, Silksy helps. So I point to Hema. Hema, cut out that rock there and move it there.
all right, so Devin,
I look at the rock in question. I look down. I grab a similar sized rock off the ground and I just hand it to you.
all right. It's wedged in place. This will not move any further. Now, Devin, your character now knows how to disable this so the creature can safely leave.
Leave. Go crits.
Okay. Well, let's get you to the bottom floor
Okay.
so you can get to make your decision. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right. All right. You reach the bottom of the stairs. Here, deep beneath the earth and sea, you find a chamber so vast and deep, it could be the sea itself. An inky black pool fills the floor of this place, so dark and deep it is beyond your ability to see its depths beyond the barest inch. Oh, my voice is getting dry. Blood drips from the ceiling above directly into the water. Before this space, just beyond the stairs, is a dais covered with countless magical ruins that lack the scientific precision of complex magecraft, but instead has the uneven layout of the mad ramblings of the insane chiseled upon the walls of asylums. There is nothing alive here, but most assuredly something is under the water.
Get in the water.
Don't do that.
I start rubbing my fists together and sparks.
Is anything
coming
evil
off.
within 60 feet of me?
It's Tom.
The water. The water. No.
First of all, the dais is
Evil.
holy, truly evil. However, as you cast your gaze out to the water, where normally the sense of evil is like a burning torch or a fire to you, it is instead void. It is not the absence of evil. It's almost as if your perception is falling off a cliff. And as it falls off that cliff, you're falling deeper and deeper into a void, and you see an open hand grabbing you in your mind, empty of life, but devoid of death, as it grips around you saying, "Feed me." And you snap out of it.
What
Nice.
in the hell was that?
Elder gods. No.
You found Sigmund.
What?
That's Sigmund down there. And you know
And
it
you
is.
feel that.
And you
because
don't know how
are-
you know it, but it's him.
You're a
The god of
paladin.
light and men is down there.
Weren't you a paladin of his?
No, he was a paladin of the elvish god.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
You all right?
No, not all right.
What is it?
Nope. Well, two things. The one that's less disturbing is that dais over there is the most concentrated form of evil I've ever seen.
Comforting.
That's the least disturbing
Yeah.
of the two things I just found out. I point to the pool. Sigmund is there.
Okay.
The god of light and men. And he reached into my mind, and when I tried to find good, it wasn't down there. So I don't know what's gonna go. I need to sit down.
They're feeding him dragon blood.
Can I give Litriel a pretty rock to help her feel better?
Well, that's reconstituted in my glass now, isn't it?
Go and like pat her on the shoulder and be like, "It's okay here." Pretty rock. It's blue with little like streaks of a nice brown color.
So, what do you all want to do? And does Devin's character want to make a knowledge arcana roll right
So
now?
it's like, please.
Sure. Yeah. Yep.
I'm still,
Or Silksy, for that matter. I believe I gave Silksy knowledge arcana to a point.
All right, Silksy, I have a plus 13. What do you have? Let's see
I
who's
do not
helping
have it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That was my I must have given you other skills I thought you'd need.
me. 27.
Nice.
All right. So, if you kill the dragon while that dais is intact, the ritual will go off. There's something
see.
missing from it.
Okay.
It's clear that there's one more step needed. You don't know what that is.
So is the blood dripping into the pool?
Yes, it
Am I
always
right
is
about
dripping
that?
into the pool.
Okay.
It's
All right,
always feeding
okay.
the pool.
All right.
Killing
Yeah.
the dragon will start the ritual whether you like it or not. It's
Okay.
clear that this space, however, requires one more component for Garzul to be satisfied. Based on the design of things. Though,
All right.
going into the nature of how all the runes and magical inscriptions give you that information is challenging and time consuming.
Yeah.
Period
it
in a
needs
sentence.
to pay us
If
to
she
kill.
dies in that room, this thing will activate.
Okay.
Okay. The dais is in theory destructible.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So if you want to kill her and not activate this thing,
The dais needs to be
the
destroyed
dais needs to be
first.
destroyed.
Yep. I turn to it. I turn to Litriel. I'm going to go back up. I'm going to lower her off of it to try and free her, but we need to do two things at once. We need to destroy that dais in case I fuck up and she drops. All right? Here. I hand him 3 of my explosive bombs. Use these to aid you in destroying the dais while
Now-
I try and free her.
Sorry for interrupting.
No,
Now,
sorry.
I've told you of 2 endings and I told you there were 3. Did you want to roll to get the hint for what the 3rd ending is?
Yes.
Yeah. Why not?
That would be a knowledge arcana roll.
Mark.
Do I keep the last one? Because I just rolled knowledge arcana. Do you want it again?
Yep.
25.
Nice.
Not high enough.
Is there a
Probably.
way to tell Kazalich she's here? Specifically, is there a long distance spell called Sending, which clerics
I don't know.
have? Do you have a cleric upstairs? And do you have a medium that connects you to Kazalich? Specifically,
A kid.
the blood of his blood.
Yeah.
And now you have to choose what you want to do.
Well, what would Kazlich do with this information?
Kazlich's
would-
been alone for the better part of
Storm
500 years.
the fucking
Yeah, he could help
dungeon,
us.
yeah.
The question is, can he get? He's thousands of miles away. Can he get here before?
I
she's
don't think
dead?
that's okay.
Well-
If he is as highly magical as he is, we were thousands of miles away in when we were traveling the ocean.
Hmm.
I think that he can easily get here
Could probably tell.
with a
Yeah.
teleportation spell at
Okay.
a whim.
Quick
Right.
question.
Sure.
Lit. Are you able to heal at all? Like,
Who are you
I
asking?
don't, like even Lit.
Oh,
Literal.
Okay.
Who's lit?
You have the capacity to heal, like closing wounds that
Yeah.
are ongoing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, even if we don't rescue her now, can't we just seal up the wounds so she's not bleeding and is starting the recovery process?
I assume that she doesn't. I mean,
You're assuming.
yeah.
I don't know what that does.
I mean, I have to touch someone to heal them.
And also, the stalactites will be in her the entire time. But yes,
So not good. Not a great option.
I think no matter what, we should destroy the dais. So she wouldn't know that word. Destroy the big thing with the stuff and the symbols on it.
How many? How many things do we want to do at once? Some of us can run. Some of us can run to the surface. Some of us
I'm
can
the
destroy
fastest.
the
I
dais.
can run to the surface.
Problem.
Hmm.
We have to go through the brain thing.
Mhm.
You didn't make it out last time. And there's a big,
And
bad, evil creature that's trying to hunt us down in that space. I think we only have like one option. We all go together for it.
Mhm.
If we're going to try and to get a message out, like I think our orders were.
They were, but
Uh,
I need to stay here to make sure that this device doesn't continue to kill her while we're trying to get that message to him.
I could probably make it out. I'm pretty stealthy and small and sneaky. And amazingly, I did not want to lick the walls.
That's a miracle in and of itself.
It really is.
It's all you.
Devin, with that
Yeah.
crit, didn't you find out how to safely disable it without killing her?
Yes, but I didn't know that I needed to ask Mike what that meant. Like, could they fix it and
Well, if she's free,
continue on
she's
like
free.
this?
She's free. What it mean was you would lower her slowly and
Okay.
safely and disable chain by chain so she could escape.
Okay, all right. So that's what I needed to know. Like whether I needed to be here, start the process. That's
So we
what things
can
that it's
free
not there.
her.
We can start freeing her. I don't know how long it will take. I don't know. Yeah.
And you don't know if freeing her triggers something else. Same with destroying the dais.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that Garzel will notice anything. I mean, I would want to know if even one of the chains holding the magic dragon that can destroy everything around me is broken, and would have an alert spell on that. And I'm pretty sure he'd notice if we destroy the big rock, as Silsey
Agreed.
put it.
How high
So-
up was she?
I'm gonna say 100 feet or so.
Is she connected to the walls of the cavern?
Not she's against it. The chains are connected.
I have an idea. Because we don't want the ritual to continue to be feeding while we all go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That I
very
can
good at
start.
climbing. And I'm very strong. I could possibly, carry Lit up along one of the chains to heal her and close her wounds.
And then the two of us run back up top.
Well, we can all run back up top, but that's just a it's literally a band-aid on the problem.
I'm morbidly curious to see how this goes down.
Teamwork.
I'm just watching. I'm watching. I want to see what happens.
All right. I'll start lowering. We go back up. I start lowering her.
All right, so
as we start
you've
lowering
all
her.
gone back up to
You-
the gold dragon chamber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's because you rolled the very high disabled device check, you're able to start lowering her safely.
Okay.
Just lower
What's
her
happening
and
as I
now
start
towards-
lowering her, and the two of you start. So the two of you are climbing now one of the chains, or climbing the wall.
Climbing along one of the chains, probably. I'm going to touch it first to see whether or not the chain is trapped.
No.
Okay. Lit, are you a good climber?
I point to the full plate mail I'm wearing.
Dom, what's your maximum carry load?
Where do I
That's a
find
good
that?
question.
Should be on your sheet.
Yeah, where on my sheet?
Finding that here.
It will be. Depends on where they put it.
Page
On
2.
the creator.
Should be on the third page, right above your special attacks.
On the third page.
Because you'd say equipment, weight allowance, and light load, lift overhead load, that kind of thing.
Page 2.
Page 2?
That's where I have it.
Okay.
Oh, weight allowance. Light 100, medium 200, heavy 300, lift overhead 300, lift off ground 600, push drag 1500.
So your lift off ground is 600 pounds?
Yes.
Tom, how
enough.
much do you weigh? Your character, that is.
I don't know. Elves are very light, and we never...
Total weight and carried value. What does it say?
Total weight and carried value 104.
You can
Oh
easily.
my god!
You can.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. I'm just like barely a lightweight.
Yeah.
That's less your gear plus the weight of a body, which would not be that much more.
I
Yeah.
jump up onto one of the chains and wrap my legs under her arms and just carry her like that.
Okay. Tom, do you elect to cast Cure Light Wounds on the Gold Dragon?
Yeah.
Okay. Or Mending, or whatever spell you have for healing.
Cure light wounds. So it's lay on hands.
Okay. And how much healing does it do, and can you roll for it?
10.
10. So some of the wounds start closing up appropriately. Sorry. Sorry.
The ritual has made it
Sorry.
backwards.
Sorry. Start healing up. She's obviously been wounded far more than that. And it would take you much more time to do that. But she is starting to
Question.
heal. Yeah.
Are the ghouls noticing?
No, their job is to scrape the blood down. They haven't looked
Beautiful.
yet. If
Beautiful.
you free her, they'll notice.
Yes, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
So I'm continuing to
slow
free
the
her.
process.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay,
continuing
so
to free.
yeah.
Yeah, continuing to free her. You've healed her. You're like, all right, which one of you are going back? We need to
Let's
let
all
them know.
one. Yeah, all of us.
Okay, then you're waiting for me to finish this because it's.
Are you completely freeing her? This is important.
I think aren't we?
No.
I think
no.
we're waiting, and we're all going back up
Yeah.
to
Okay.
Hell.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
As
Okay.
Because, yeah,
So my disable device is just to stop them from continuing to do damage to her. Then.
Yeah. And
Okay.
it can no
Yeah.
longer be moved right now.
Okay. Good. There we go.
All right. At this time, unless someone rolls a really good disable device against your roll.
Which was the DC of 34 then.
All right. We got to keep that
Yep.
number in check
Yep.
because I have to roll that later.
Yep.
So this will be important for later. Anyway, you head back up.
32. 32. Sorry, 32.
32. You head back up through the open chamber. You're able to re-navigate your way through because you, I would assume, have the basic memory to remember the passage.
I also drew arrows, except on the
floor.
brain chamber.
On
On the floor. On the floor of the brain chamber, and on the walls of the non-brain chamber.
Well, remember, you were told that the cooing would be at the forward position at the base of the brain.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So the Dahalan's still there. So you need to figure out how to get past him.
Mm-hmm.
The Dahalan is the floaty thing?
He's the headless horseman that was
Oh, the headless
going
horseman.
through the
Okay.
walls of the
All right.
brain chamber,
Got it. Got
the
it.
brain
Okay.
maze.
Like,
How many haste potions do we have? We have one haste potion.
I
One.
can cast haste.
Are you just going
On all
to
of
cheese it
us.
real
We
fast?
remember the way. We know the way.
You do know the way.
this is the
Uh,
day.
Lit.
This is the way.
Mac on my shoulders. Silksy on yours. Haste.
I can haste. Should I? I can haste everyone.
Okay, don't even need to.
Okay. So
yes,
does haste increase
because-
your movement speed?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
What does it increase your movement speed to?
I think
And it also
double.
allows you, and it also gives you an extra action which you can use for a move, so you can run further per round. Sorry, haste.
Just because I have the speed of this thing,
Yep.
I'm gonna be real mad if you outrun it.
Okay. Haste.
I'm gonna be profoundly mad because I had to make a. I can't explain to you why I'm gonna be mad because the module's not done yet. But there was a lot of work that was done into this chamber that you all went right past, and I'm hurt emotionally.
It adds 30 feet to the movement speed.
Thank you. Yes, there it is. Okay.
So here's what happens.
So 30 feet to each of, so 30 feet to the two who are carrying, and they're carrying light loads. There's no movement
There's no
penalty.
encumbrance,
Yeah.
of course not.
Yeah.
So you are all tearing through this maze like assholes, and the Dahalan clearly hears you, but where your movement feet is 6 feet, it is 20. So
It's
it is
actually-
unable to catch up to you in any conceivable way, though you are doubling back severely because your speed outnumbers it 3-1. Even though
Can I
it
flip
goes,
it off as we go past it?
it does the
Actually,
same
they're-
with the head.
they can run, so technically the movement would be 120 feet around.
You're running too. That's the thing.
No, I'm on his shoulders.
Yeah,
And
but
I'm a-
the
and I'm a
people
light
who
load.
are hasted are running.
Oh, yes.
The multiplier isn't going to affect a thing if the base movement speed is still higher than that of the
Sure.
the creature you're
Sure,
running
yeah.
from.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I can say it can be multiplied times 4. That just the gulf is going to be higher. So you tear out
We
of
Scooby Doo it.
the hall. The hall is so mad. So mad.
We're going so fast in slow motion as we go by.
Yeah.
And you slowly flip it off. It slowly flips me off. And then we're gone.
Yeah. And you tear out and see Kuween and the rest of her soldiers who have taken now this forward position. As the Dahalan looks up at all of you, a whole bunch of paladins with bows just look at it. It looks back at them. Kuween just looks at everyone and goes, fire? And rains of blessed arrows just pelt this thing to oblivion.
So, hasted, I say, we need you to the dragon.
What?
Blood!
There's a chamber with blood, and we need you to send a message to your dad.
Nice! Well done!
I'm gonna roll her perception to see if she understood you. She
The
did
one
not
time you roll
understand
low.
you.
The one time you roll low this session.
Yes.
Yes.
Right?
She did not understand you.
Well, I'm not hasted, and neither is
Well,
Oxy.
hold on. How about I'll speak super slowly.
Okay.
So we need.
Can someone talk to me normally? We're in a major
No,
military engagement, please.
It's normal now. Oh, okay. Can you send a message to your dad, your father? There's
What?
another dragon here
Aslich.
that's alive.
A golden dragon. It's being ritually killed by them. I mean, stopped, I think, for now, the
They're
ritual.
harvesting its blood.
They're harvesting its blood. Exactly.
It's been the entire time since the gods have died.
Are you saying we are giving Kazalich a mate?
Are you saying we can stop this operation in like 2 minutes?
Well, you're missing something. To tell her the other part, Latriel. So it's either we give the dragon a mate, or we what?
Oh yeah, that dragon will
the
die.
dead god living underneath.
The
Yeah.
dead god, the
Right.
dead god.
Sigmund is down there.
A dead Sigmund who's being
Sigmund,
fed
god of
by
men.
the dragon blood.
When I was attempting to detect evil in the chamber below, where the blood was dripping down, I felt his presence in my mind when I tried to detect evil. He is down there. He is not alive, but not dead.
It's not good.
I think the blood of the dragon has been sustaining him the whole time.
Also,
or
like,
resurrecting him.
don't you want
Slowly.
a dope new mother-in-law?
Can someone roll diplomacy, please?
That's not
And
me.
I'm mad that it's going to be Silksy, because Silksy's got high-ass charisma. And
Do
that's
it!
going to be the
Do
sentence
it!
that comes out of Silksy's mouth
Yes,
that will
exactly.
inevitably crit on me, because this is how my life goes.
And then you help her.
I would say do it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. It was not a crit.
All right,
It
so
was decent.
Cooing nods in acceptance. And several of the clerks go, well, ma'am, sir, if you want to message him, we could use a sending spell, and we would need your blood. I understand. She takes a dagger out and pricks it to her finger, and they immediately start casting. So,
Nope. Mother-in-law was your best idea.
What a golden dragon for a mom!
Suppose.
It worked!
Wait, I'm trying to date her. Those are the worst in-laws ever.
Good luck!
Fuck!
So it has been some time since you felt the oppressive heat of Kazalich, but you feel it before he arrives. The water on your skin evaporates, your lips become dry and cracked, and even the Zephyr riders fall to a knee under the heat. This is the fury of the last dragon learning he was deceived. Rage of centuries of loneliness at last have an outlet. He emerges above Demon's head, floating in place, and you see the massive frame of this beast. The spines, teeth, and claws of his body that would ebb between black and glowing with ember quality now burn white hot, radiant and enraged. He roars out with a sound that echoes for miles. Garzel! We had a pact! Without pause or break, he inhales in a hurricane of fire, nay, a precise and focused jet of white-hot flame shoots from his maw into the demon's head, burning away the demi-lich skull of the god of death. You all need to roll reflex saves from molten hot fucking bone.
Well, that we didn't expect.
I mean, gold dragons, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, breathe fire, so they're probably fire immune.
Well, I failed.
I got it.
Reflex?
Yeah.
Well,
I would be. I think it's fair that we fail these ones because of just the sheer mass destruction that he's doing.
Sorry, I'm looking to see if I can help with anything. I don't think I can. That only works on one person.
I guess the haste has worn off at this point.
Yeah. How's the chat doing? Are they enjoying this?
Sorry. What's it? So we have actually a normal success given to us by the player, by the audience.
Okay.
So one person gets a normal success.
Okay, who wants to not get hit by the molten bone?
What?
Whoever.
Who is currently getting hit by it?
Anyone who got under a 20.
Oh, no!
So that's three of us. Yeah, that's three of us.
I can take it. So not me. Like I can take the damage.
Give it to Silksy. I swallow one of my fire belly potions to give myself fire resistance 5.
Well, okay, that's all well and good. Well,
No,
what
I know.
about everything else strapped to your belt?
There is now a second normal success. Players. 2 people can now.
Silksy and me.
Silksy and me.
So Silksy and Mac.
There you go.
Okay. Oh no, 2 successes. Oh yeah, Silksy, Mac. Yeah, they just gave you 2 successes, so someone else gets it.
No, this was one. There's 2 successes.
There was only 3 of us failed.
There's 3 of them that failed.
Oh right, so only one person's getting hit.
Yeah, only one person.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Lit volunteer.
Well, it's about to be lit.
All right. 16 damage. Whoa. God. 16 damage of molten hot bone strikes you in the chest and face, scarring you.
Okay, that's gonna sting.
Yeah.
Scarring her. No.
So as this is going on, I need to make one more roll. Because someone gonna
Don't
be
beat a 32.
real.
Don't beat a 32.
Someone gonna
Don't
be
beat
real.
a 32.
Does a lich have disable device?
Why would it?
It also has high intelligence, with so a raw.
Someone
intelligence.
had to have made the device.
No,
Yeah.
honey, it does not.
But I need
Has
the intelligence
rules?
modifier on that,
Yeah.
which is, hang on. Let me get that up real quick.
-9.
But
6.
it's gonna be like, it's more than that.
6.
6? 22?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
six.
that's
All
a
right.
20 is a 5. 20 is a 5.
Okay.
20 is a 6. Yes! Fine dwarven craftsmanship, jamming a rock in
Every fucking time.
I love the idea of him being like, "Oh, somebody messed with this. What's happening?" And he looks at it and he's like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's literally
Every
it's
fucking
literally a
time,
rock
guys.
that just jammed in the device, or multiple rocks jammed in the device.
I don't got a fucking clue, man.
I was gonna say he breaks it so badly that he's actually started freeing it.
Yeah, right?
So you don't know what happens between Garzul and this lever. It's not great. However, he does teleport in front of you,
Oh,
enraged. As you, cooing, everyone else, you all, by the way, pulled away from the fucking jet of fire that is now
Yes.
immolating its way through.
Except for Lit.
Yeah. And as you stepped back from this incredible display of power, it's almost as if a door, it's dimension door, but I'm trying to describe it cinematically. It's almost as if there is a parting in the air, and the lich form of Garzul steps out, looking at you with fury beyond reason. And he's holding a broken lever. Yeah, that's him. I was so close. I needed one more component. I could have made him greater than he ever was before.
Curiosity, what did you need?
is he through the dimension door, or is it kind of an instantaneous?
He's through.
teleportation?
He's through. I needed the apple at the center of the maze, but none of you will live to have the chance to claim it.
I walk over to Hema and kind of just like,
It was the fruit of victory, and I wasn't even going to take it.
I was gonna smack Hema on the locket and break it.
Just walk up and go, boom,
It creates an anti-magic field,
and
and so
anti-magic.
he'll be caught up in it right then and there.
And he needs
there'll be perfect
magic to
time to
maintain
kind
his
of
form.
But
Yeah.
you have 2 rounds.
I drink in the large potion and start wailing.
You have 2 rounds before this old man gets his spells back.
I drink a Eagle Splendor.
No. The second you broke that, roll for initiative, and then you will declare in there.
Okay, fine.
No, I guess.
Now, was that a good idea? I'm not sure if that was a good idea.
This idea.
Actually, that's a fantastic idea. I love it.
Potions are technically magic; they're alchemical.
The mutagens are I don't know. DM?
No, those should work. I'll say they work in this case.
I mean, they're magic potions. They become magic potions. So
Then yeah, they're negated.
yeah.
Then they don't do anything.
Yeah. Technically, so do your paladin powers too, though.
Yes, I
My
know.
bombs do.
Because your bombs are not magic potions; they're explosions.
My fists are skill-based, though.
Yeah, your all paladin abilities are negated. The bard's spell abilities through performance are negated. Monks use key. Alchemy uses explosive and chemistry. But the second they become potions, those are magical in nature. So I have Beth at 19, Dom at 17, Litriel at 3.
Mac, initiative.
Sorry, I'm reading up something. Yeah, that would be 1d20. There. 19.
19.
Nice.
Kui. The initiative modifier is the same. I'm just going to flip a real coin real quick. Highest. Someone call highest.
What?
Me.
Between Beth and Devin, who goes first?
Oh, wait, you flip it. Oh, highest.
Okay,
I said
cool.
me.
So it's going to be Beth,
I
Devin,
understand now.
Dom, Tom. Queen will go at the end. Unfortunately, all of her paladins also got missed. Got hit in the thing, so.
Yeah, but a whole bunch of arrows to the face. There's still a whole bunch of arrows to the face.
Yes, they are. Let me roll for my lich. That's embarrassing. It's not a 1. It's a 2. It's a 2. He doesn't have improved initiative, so he's going there.
I do love the internet. I'm just noting that after a few Google searches, it has been ruled that a lich's body is unaffected by anti-magic field, despite the fact that it uses
is purely magic.
to resurrect his body.
I checked.
It's like,
I checked too. All of his spells don't fucking work. I think his grave touch still works though.
yeah,
I hope
amazing.
Is what?
Grave touch.
Thank you.
So, Beth, you're going first.
Me. Okay. How close is he?
He is within melee range. He's within 10 feet.
Okay, I will use my. I'll two-hand. Oh, that's not going to make a difference anyway. Okay, I will whack him with my rapier.
Okay.
Hopefully. I guess slice him, not whack him, probably.
16
That's a
hit.
16?
You missed.
No! Okay.
He's still a very powerful lich.
That is the end of my turn.
Devin?
So, swift action. Pulling out a tip as a swift action because of the abilities you gave me. Thank you. Poison use. Pull out a poison. Apply it very quickly to Litriel's sword. As a poison master, I don't hurt myself by doing so, nor do I hurt Litriel. So Litriel's got bonus 1d8 damage, poison damage. And then I throw an explosive bomb. No, okay. I'll throw a tanglefoot to make him immobilized for a round. So it's easier for him to be hit by everyone.
If you must.
If I hit him. So it's a +7 because I haven't added anything else. So it's 1d20 plus 7. 26. Rolled a 19.
You hit him. He is now immobilized.
Immobilized for the round.
Does that grant any advantages?
I mean, you could. No, it's just he can't move.
No, he can't move. He can't
or attack.
He can't. Or take actions. Yeah, he can't take actions at all.
Dom, it's your go. Okay. Those are
rage.
syllables.
A hasted rage.
First, I'm going to do an elemental fist punch.
Yep. With your damage.
Not fisting.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry.
And yet you said it anyway, negating you not.
I was specifying not fisting. It's
and
not fisting. It's punching.
Stop saying fisting in this game.
It's okay, Mike. I had chat answer my question from earlier. It's fine.
First hit is a 20.
Okay, that misses. Oh no, he's flat-footed. It still misses.
-4 to AC because of the condition of tangle.
Oh, I see.
So -4 to Dex. -4 to Dex.
Yeah.
So that would be a
-2.
-2 to AC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but he's
flat-footed.
He's
AC.
flat-footed though.
Therefore, he has no Dex.
Yeah. So it's still the same AC, which is 21.
Damn, that's a high natural armor AC.
Oof. Okay.
Oof.
His elemental fist, I have to declare it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's done. I missed. Okay. Second hit. Missed.
Okay.
Missed.
Oh man.
Is everyone in the chat just going, "Suv!" Like doing the Robert Downey Jr. gif from Tropic Thunder at this point? All right, Tom, it's your go
And you said he can't take actions.
for this round.
Yeah, so I'm going to step out of melee range now.
Smart. Oh wait, no, my turn was before Max. Never mind.
So I'm going to step away just in case he does anything. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna step onto the other side so that I'm flanking.
Mhm.
and also do a power attack.
Go ahead.
Did no one think to flank?
Nope. No one thought to flank.
Well, it would be
flank.
Hema who would be flanking. I don't flank. That's Hema.
Do I need to do more than a 5-foot step to do this?
Yes. But you won't provoke an attack of opportunity because he's...
No, that's fine.
Oh, I'm currently up to him, so if you wanted to go around to the other side, you could flank him.
I will. Okay. So power attack -2, flanking back to +2, so it's. Ooh,
That will hit.
Very
cool.
nice.
Is he This oh wait, I can't smite. Damn it.
No, you can't.
Oh, yeah, because... Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, sorry. Oh darn! I should have taken one away from that roll because of the magic nature of my sword.
That still would hit.
But aren't all magic devices like the +1 for my greatsword doesn't that just go away because in the anti-magic field?
You still have it.
Yeah,
that just reduces it to a masterwork sword though, which still has a +1.
Oh, which still has a +1 to hit. Okay, good. So then
It just doesn't have a +1 to damage at the end of it.
Okay. 22 damage.
Okay. All right. Let's get
Including the poison?
Oh, sorry. 1d8 you said?
Yep. That poison lasts for 7 rounds.
Nice!
8
Nice.
damage.
Okay. So to make this easier for me specifically, I'm gonna roll a number of d10s. Wow. Yeah, no. I'm just trying to wrap it up. I'm gonna roll a number of d10s. So I'm gonna roll 1d20 to hit. Depending on how well I hit is how much damage it is. 15. So that's 3d10 to Garzal from Kuin's Assembled Forces.
Okay.
There you go.
16 damage. So they all are openly taking shots at him. He is raging in absolute fury.
Because he can't move.
Yeah.
Because he can't move.
And that is the round. Now, Garzal is now free, technically, and you can see Kazalich is now ripping away at the rock underneath, trying to bring the dragon up and out with his bare hands. Because now there's
Bare
no
hands.
well. You're
I mean,
married.
He could have hands, we know.
But his raw claws are just digging rents into the earth now that the skull is burned away. And he is ripping up sections of rock to get to the dragon underneath. It is now Beth's turn.
Me! Oh god. And he has an action again now?
He has an action. He will have an action at the end of this turn.
Does he count as flat-footed at the beginning of his next turn?
No.
Or that's when the effect ends, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is no longer flat-footed.
No longer flat-footed.
Wait,
okay.
Sorry, so does he, if I move right now, he would hit me?
Yes. If you move to,
He could.
you can take a 5-foot step. If you move beyond that, he
Choose
won't get a chance to hit.
you. He could.
I don't think that he's thinking clearly at this point.
I think he's just gonna hit. So I really don't want to be right by him. I'd love to move. But how much? I don't know how hard he hits, so I'm very scared.
You should be. Should be very scared.
I'm, in fact, terrified. But, okay, yeah, in that case, I'll just try doing another of my wimpy little rapier hits.
That hit?
22.
22? That will miss, unfortunately.
No! Okay.
The cry of the goblin.
The cry of the goblin. That's all for now.
All right. Next up in the initiative order
soon.
is Dom.
My turn?
Yeah.
I thought Devin went after.
Oh, I'm sorry, Devin. Yes, my bad.
Who's in melee combat
Dom.
with him? Who's in melee range with him right now?
Currently, Silksy, Hema, and Litriel.
Well, I backed up, but I'm about to get right in his face again.
Okay.
To punch it.
Do it!
Okay. All right. But is it worth? Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry. Because it needs to directly hit him. So I pull out a frost bomb, shake it up, engage it, and throw it at him.
Yeah.
So there we go. So that is, thankfully, the splash damage is nowhere near as bad on this particular one. But all right. So +7. All right. There you are. 24.
24? That will hit.
Yep. Cool. First off, just to roll 1d6 frost damage to each of my friends.
Oh,
Please.
1, 2, 3. So,
Beautiful.
Dom, Beth, and Tom.
Wait, I backed up.
All right. Well, how big's the splash zone?
10 feet.
So it's everyone.
Yeah.
It's worth it. Hold on.
I like that guilty 10 feet.
10 feet. Yeah, okay. All right. However, on him, it is this many d6s plus 3. Nope, that's there we go. There. 2 ones. So 13 frost damage to him.
Okay.
And because he was directly hit, he is now staggered.
Nice.
So he can take one action.
Okay.
That is either a move action or a standard action, but just one.
Okay.
No full round action.
No full round action.
Which
allowed
casting is?
at all.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
That's why I did it.
Now it's
Well,
Nice.
Dom's go. Are you all having fun, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes.
This is going to be an elemental fist. 30. Oh, natural 20! At 20!
Roll again to confirm.
No bonus, just...
You roll again to confirm, and then you'll get double damage if you confirm.
It's the no. You have to roll with the exact same mods.
Okay, gotcha.
You've confirmed you will deal double
Let's
damage
go!
on this blow.
Doubly damage.
Play damage.
Doubly damage. So that's 1d8
Mhm.
plus 2d6. Let's go with the theme and stick with cold damage for this.
Okay.
There.
You know he's immune to cold, right?
I don't. Let's go
Are
with
his magical immunities
acid.
are his magical immunities in taking effect in an anti-magic field?
Fuck.
The answer is no. That's why I'm doing this.
Oh!
The worst part is he has DR15 resistance to bludgeoning and magic, but that's negated because
Yeah.
fucking
Okay, so that's 18. So what's that? 36.
yeah. All right.
Okay, that's the first hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Miss.
Yes. Come on.
Miss.
Ah,
All right.
you tried.
Okay. Tom, it's
Good
your
effort.
go.
Good effort.
Oh. Okay. I full attack action. I'm going to declare power attack.
Mhm.
And I get the flanking bonus. Okay.
That hits.
Nice.
And so my regular damage with Vital Strike, plus the poison.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
So, and then
Nice.
now the poison damage.
Pass.
All right.
Okay.
And my second attack.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
That misses.
that misses.
Ow. Ow.
So, Tom, you bring your sword into Garzal as the anti-magic field starts to fade. And bringing him down, he is wrecked, he is ruined, and he reaches out to grab the only person within range that he thinks he can kill with one shot.
Oh.
And he reaches for Silksy.
No.
Don't you fucking dare!
As he does, something runs in between.
Oh.
And he
Yes!
grabs it by the neck and pulls it down.
I already put the picture up.
You knew, didn't you?
Yeah, I know.
And you just hear this smallest whimper as you fucker dies.
No. Oh, you
Now it's
bastard.
This bastard dies today!
I empty my entire bag of bombs onto the floor.
And with that, Garzal gives his last gasp of undeath, and his body goes limp as Widow Lich's body.
You fucker has technically killed the Garzal.
He has not technically killed Garzal. That is not a technicality I will allow.
He's the hero we all needed!
Okay. So, in that moment of quiet, everyone just looks around, unsure of even Garzal's death, until finally you just hear Queen say, "Was that a goblin dog?"
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is you fucker dead, or is you fucker like dead?
Well, dead.
Can I cure light wounds on you fucker?
No, not after.
You
No.
need someone with a
He
raised
needs
dead spell.
resurrection.
Damn
Yeah.
it!
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
pick
he's
up
dead,
the fucker.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's dead.
He's dead.
All right. So
Damn it!
as
Yes, that was a
you
goblin
pick up
dog.
you fucker, all right, I gotta describe this stuff.
He was the best of goblin dogs. Which admittedly isn't saying much, but he was still the best of them.
He was the best of goblin dogs. He was the worst of goblin dogs.
So, as you are mourning, you fucker, there is an eruption coming up from the rock as the gold dragon emerges. Her wings spread out. She takes in the sight of free air and smells and inhales deeply. There is a moment of silence as the last two dragons gaze upon each other. They do not speak with words that you, smaller life forms, no offense, could hear or understand. Instead, the play of emotions upon their faces is clear enough. They are no longer alone. Kazalich looks down at the remains of Garzal, and then those remains are gone.
Teleported.
You have no idea what Kazalich intends to do with those remains, or if he found the phylactery. But it's a reasonable guess that he did.
I look up at the gold dragon. Sorry to disappoint you. And I just smile.
It will not be forgotten what you've done. Blessings and fortune will be upon you till the day you die. I assure you.
Can
they
you
will come.
resurrect things?
This is a rare thing indeed for a gold dragon. Above all things, bestows good luck. You know that no matter what happens in the future, dragons will have returned to Angoriah, and they will know the story of the 4 people who saved them. The dragons extend their wings, and with the force of 100 hurricanes, they take to the sky. And they are gone. Shooting off into the distance. And with that, we end the adventure. Do you guys want to res the damn dog?
Yes!
Fine. You grab one of the clerics and res the goddamn dog. You fucker is brought back
Fully
to...
threaten the cleric. That if they fucking go.
You grab the cleric and go res the dog, to which the cleric goes, why? And proceeds to do so, more confused than anything.
You don't need a reason.
This dog saved the kingdom.
It just took one shot for Silksy. We could have fixed that.
And now you fix the dog!
Okay. Cooing watches in silence as the dragons speed off, quickly becoming dots in the distance. There still remains the thing underneath all of that rock that was the remains of Sigmund, which still must be resolved and dealt with in time. However, for now, this is the end of the story. And I thank you all very, very much for participating in my adventure.
Great story, Mike.
Thank you.
Did I get that date? Just asking.
What?
Did I get a date with Kuin? Just asking. Just to resolve that final thread, you know.
Now that your charisma's
You
back
get a
to
date.
normal.
You get a date, but it's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
You know, she tries very hard. You did a really cool thing, but she's also mourning a lost lover, you know, that died on a beach not too long ago that she's still wearing their magic wings for.
Yeah.
It's just, she's not really in that place. It's not you, it's her.
And you know what? I respect that.
Yeah. Maybe in like a couple years, you know, just give it some time.
see.
You know, maybe you both become civilians, things like that. But yeah.
Okay.
That's it for now. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for the story, Mike.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
All right, so we are going to be back in 2 weeks' time for a far less serious adventure because we're doing Worldwide Wrestling. Which will be infinitely more stupid, I think, and harebrained and chaotic. Followed up by, I think, Lancer the following week. Until then, everyone, thank you for coming along on this adventure. Stay home, stay safe, stay kind, and we'll see you next time. And we need to do sign-outs from the bottom, starting with Tom.
All right, this has been Tom playing Litriol.
Devin?
This is Devin. It's been my joy and honor to play Mark, the alchemist and dragon savior.
Dom?
I'm Dom playing Hema, and Mike tried to kill the family dog.
And Beth?
And it has been a pleasure to play Silksy, now reunited with you fucker.
Yeah!
Yay!
And thank you all very much, and have a good night.
Bye!
Bye.